Oh, man. Oh man, oh man. Welcome into the Jack Dragon Cave. I got dog eruption happening here, so it's okay. Everybody's safe. Everybody's just needs to not worry so much about passing cars. So anyway, it's Thursday night. It is Friday Eve. What are your plans for the weekend? I'm hoping to get some DDO in, but only time will tell. Because, we had some downtime again today. It wasn't the 12-hour downtime that we had from yesterday, but it's a big subject. It was, I don't know how long it was because I just figured it was going to take the full downtime. But let's see, what was the clock in from? So they said it was going to be from, is it 5:30 to 8:30, and it went from 5:30 to 6:45 or so. So, yeah, a little more than half the time they had allotted. What are you seeing, folks? What's the difference? Is it better? Are the guild airship ports working the way they need to work? You tell me, because I haven't logged in yet. I'm about to. So, but it's Thursdays, and Thursdays is sale day. Hit a little lamp here. Bing! There's light. Look, it's the leg lamp from Zulkerjacks. Hey, Todd, how are you? What were you working on today? I see you there. In case you don't know, Zulkerjacks has one of the coolest layouts I think, in all of DDO Streamer, and he got this from Icewind Dale, in part. It is so cool. Just ran some Salt Marsh, and your opinion on the downtimes? Has it made a difference? Is it better? I know it's not cured, perhaps, but is it better? Because I will take better as long as there is better. Oh, I need to unmute from. I do have Discord up in case anyone's interested in joining on Discord. Let's see here. I haven't logged in yet, so we're gonna get on Thrane today. The Thrane. Bass, the Thrane. Yeah, we're going to do this too because we do this for our streaming community here. I got to get my correct. Okay, I'm going to do this. Oh, come on. Turn that one off. I'm going to do this. Weather here is toying with the internet. Oh, no. Are you on the East Coast? Because I've heard, because I have somebody, hey, L, how are you? Welcome in. I've heard that stuff on the East Coast, yeah, it's a mess. You're in Arizona, so that's the other East Coast. Yeah, okay. Yeah. You got that oceanfront property in Arizona, perhaps? See here. And I got that right, yeah. The left bottom East Coast.
For me because this is fun. I like this stuff. I really like this stuff. I like learning this way. So modular work, like everything broken up into chunks that I can digest easily. So
I was gonna say this
running tests, and testing is another thing that I've been meaning to sharpen my stuff on too, my skills.
Makes sense. I like it. Oh man, yes, we're gonna be on Thrane, and I've got Skyshares at 22, and we got Skyner at 30, and other than that, I just got. No, that's really all I got. I'm still working on getting the rest over. So what do you got between those two? What do you got in epics? How about that? Because we'll make epics work. So yeah, yesterday, Thrane is a brand name commercial. Eric, I think it's just um, train. Yeah, because their motto is nothing can stop a train except for Arizona heat. I'm thinking. Yeah, yeah, but I'd rather have train confused with Thrane than um, bunch of 20s, 25. Okay. What was it? I can't even remember what it was going to. Eric. Yeah. Because, saying your server sucks like a vacuum cleaner. Sweaty yoga. I don't know. Is it even sweaty, though? I thought everything just evaporates into nothing. So you don't even. It's not. No, I think Southeast Texas and Louisiana are basically the armpit of, yeah. You know, at least things evaporate there. Here in the coastal Texas um, swamp, that's basically what was ejected from Louisiana. Yeah, you want to cry, but your tears don't even hit your cheeks because they evaporate before. And then you just got this little salt crust right there. Yeah, it's crazy. Yep. Here, you want to cry, but there's already moisture on your face, so you can't tell if you're crying or not. And yeah, you walk out, and there's this palpable layer of moisture that you walk into. That that is Southeast Texas. Yep. And Louisiana. Yep. The Gulf Coast. The engulfed coast. Okay. Got El Paso 4 times. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I mean, you do that on purpose. You go to El Paso because most of the people in Texas don't go to El Paso. I would rather drive the windy route up to uh, like was it Hobbs, New Mexico, and that kind of stuff, and avoid El Paso if at all possible. But hey, it could be worse. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah. Well, Houston is the Bayou City for a reason. It was basically reclaimed swamp, and that sets the tone. Then you've got the Golden Triangle even farther southeast along the coast, and it's funny because people in Texas will go to Galveston and think, oh, this is the beach, and it's like, this is what the Mississippi like vomited and came swirls back around out of the Gulf. So it's Padres better. It's still not. I remember going through to like the Pensacola and traveling on to Orlando when I was a kid. Yeah, we did the mouse ear thing. And Biloxi at the time had some of the most beautiful white sand. And I remember it. And we went back probably 30 something years later, and it's so different. I mean, it's not as white as I remember it. So the Gulf has taken its toll on Biloxi, but it's still better than Galveston as far as the cleanliness of the beaches. Pensacola, for its seaweed invasion, is still I'll take it. I learned to surf in Pensacola on a vacation, and when I was a kid, yeah, talking my dad into renting a surfboard for, I think it was $8 for the day. That was, I consider, one of my crowning diplomacy achievements from my youth. Oh, come on, Dad, please, please. I'll never bother you for anything again as long as I live. Oh, New England when it's 90 degrees with 90%. Oh, yeah. We were in '95 we were considering moving to south of Nashville, um, Franklin, Brentwood area, and there was a new real estate agent who had just moved from California, and I'm thinking it's probably Southern California, and the humidity was maybe 80%, and it was 90 degrees out. It was unseasonably warm for there, and she was apologizing about it being uh, so uncomfortable. I was like, lady, we just came from 100 and something degrees and 100% humidity. This is fine. This is actually relaxing. Here in Phoenix, it's 118 and 20 to 30%, and it's a yes. That's like the third level of hell, I think, right there. Yeah. Except I think you can get better. And the traffic's not as bad in hell. So yeah, that's But if it rains if you get a half of inch of rain in Phoenix, the streets flood, right? I had a friend that I worked with in the Mexican Riviera. Yeah, yep. Yep. That's what I've heard. I had a friend I worked with when I worked at the Crooked E back in 2000. And yeah, he talked about growing up in Phoenix and then going to college at ASU. That's over. No, ASU's. That's not in Phoenix, is it? We're trying to think. Or is it? Yeah. Saw a truck that had flipped onto the front end of the median. Oh, it is in Phoenix. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking it was. No, I knew it was in Scottsdale. I don't know where I was thinking it might have been, but I knew it was in Scottsdale. And whenever I think of Scottsdale, all I can think of U of A is in Tucson. Okay, that's maybe what I was thinking. Okay, I think of RV, the movie with Robin Williams and Cheryl Hines, and they're at that park in Colorado, and Scottsdale in the zona. Yeah. Anyway, okay, let's look at some news real quick. Because there's a little bit. We've got sales. It's sale day. Snotsdale. Yeah. In the zona. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because they looked really gangsta. The ginger and his, glow in the dark friends. They were pinky up. Get fined by the HOA. Oh. But there's some pretty land. I mean, there's some pretty hikes and stuff to be had around there. I mean, there's some beautiful desert out in that area. But there's also some just desert, right? Okay, let's see. What do we got? So, yeah, they talked about the downtime. And I wouldn't mind going through. I wouldn't mind seeing. We want to see them. Oh, is that what it's about there? I want to speak to the manager, please. Oh, that's kind of the state of DDO right now. Everybody, is there someone else I can talk to there? Okay. Ooh, Rouge and House P typo. What is that? Yeah. The character E lowercase with an acute accent has specific. Oh my gosh, really? Someone is talking about this accent. Okay, this is too funny. Encoding mismatch and nothing more. Okay. It's obviously deliberate. Rouge. It's rouge. Oh my gosh. We're complaining about the names of NPCs. Okay. Some days you just gotta wonder. These people would gripe if you hung them with a new rope. That's like, can I get one that's like broken in? Because this is so itchy around my neck. And yeah, load balancers must be like those kids you saw in the 1920s with polio. And oh, Reddit DDO is on fire. I'm not in the Reddit DDO. The forums is enough toxicity for me. So, but yeah, okay. Da, da, da. And I'm really curious about the hot fix. Who had monster? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I I I have that in my head. I don't want to branch out and find more toxicity. It's like, you know what I need more of? I need more hate in my life. Yeah, I want genuine vitriol to to fuel my days. Yeah. No, I don't think so. Not here. Okay. Oh, I got enough failure going on just trying to maintain a stream and play this game. I don't need, bring in other people's negativity. I got negativity of my own. Thank you very much. All right, so we've got a. Okay, so in addition to VIPs, the bonus is 5% Reaper XP. So I'm sorry to you folks that don't play Reaper, but you got nothing. Yes, exactly right. So I can't add anything to that. That's perfectly said. 5%, but if you do our VIP, then you get 5% XP across the board, but you get an extra 5% Reaper XP when you play today or through the weekend. And then the sales, these kind of look interesting. Oh, no, where were we? Why did you jump over? No, stop that. There we go. Sales here. One of these days, I'm going to actually learn to operate my. There we go. How about that? So sales, the bigger is better sale, really. But it is in quantity. How about that? So if you buy 25 of this, you get 30% off. You buy 100 of these, you get 25 or get 30% off. And then if you're a hoarder, go get your colossal bags, not your colostomy bags, but your colossal bags. Because if you're, you can't get the other ones here. So, but yeah, I'm sure if you wander through the forums enough, you will probably find a vendor for bags of poop that you can set on fire. But they're not going to give you any devs addresses, so don't go.
Very inappropriate. Thank you.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Oh, wait, no hair dyes, so sales are good. Yes. Yes, I'm happy there's no hair dyes. But so I'll take the Resist Sonic, the lasting potions of Resist Sonic, which are earmuffs. Earmuffs. Good. Okay. There's that. There's the Reaper XP in addition to coupon. So in case you didn't know and you were still stuck trying to get to your guild ship, which kind of found some workarounds, but I don't know if they were always working, but some of them are working now, right? There's the downtime. We're past that. So that's it for sales. These release notes, just talking about some of the adjustments they've made for performance, monster manual related. I gotta say, okay, the second one no longer needed data behind the scenes. Okay, it's not that one. It's this, which one? Okay, here we go. An issue been corrected that was causing specific enhancement tree familiars to stay behind when teleporting. When I was playing yesterday after the downtime, I was in Gatekeeper's Grove and I was at one of the portals and there was all these abandoned or lagging behind. I think they were Fade Arc Illusionist companions. And I'm just thinking, oh, this is sad. They've been abandoned. We need like the Sarah McLachlan music to be, I will remember you. It was hilarious. It's like, oh my gosh. Hey, somebody come back. Somebody call the county, animal control. We've got to get these things. We've got to find home for these things. It was hilarious. And I wonder if increasing the speed of the Feydark Illusionist Familiar is actually going to help with that. I don't know. Put on the ASPCA commercials. For just $2 a day, for $1 a day, you can help rescue these abandoned familiars. I will remember you. Okay. So anyway, and then finally, yeah, we corrected an issue that was preventing many players from entering a majority of guild airship portals. So yeah, I don't know. We'll find out here because I know which ones were broken. We can actually go test some of these real quick. I'm gonna get this. Let's jump into game. I'm on my level 22. I don't know. What'd you find, El? You got your 20? Okay, cool. And we're gonna ask our guildie to join. Wow, guild. There we go. Control C. I don't need you here. Do invite, not inviote. I think that worked, right? There we go. Howdy. We're finally starting to come together as a guild here. This is great. I think I might need to, yeah, I guess I got some. No, did we get everybody? Oh, I got one promotion to do, I guess. For 68 cents a day, you can sponsor a Feydark Illusionist Familiar. Please act now. When you do, you get this quality t-shirt that says, I rescued a Feydark Familiar. Act now and sponsor an animal. Yeah, that I'm gonna make a loop of that later. I'm gonna copy that. But oh yes. I mean, I should have. I can dig through last night's stream. I did an impromptu stream last night, and because I wanted to see if there was anything improved with 12 hours of downtime. And I know it wasn't all about fixing what was wrong, but I would like to have seen some of it, right? Seen some improvement. And for what it's worth, I sold. Yeah, you did. Yeah, Zolkerjax was there, and so there were a few little ticks, but it wasn't like major. I'm going to sit here and wait for this kind of lag. So but again, I was soloing, so that could be a difference too. It's going to be different, I think, when you have 6 different computers trying to connect with a server and then get feedback from it. So I think people need to understand that the mechanics of MMORPGs has to take in network mechanics. It needs to take in. There was a blip 15 minutes in. Nothing I could have made. Yes, I keep War and Peace, Tolstoy being one of my favorite authors. I keep War and Peace and Anna Karenina right here next to my desk in case there's a big lag spike and I need to fill the time. Or, Great Expectations, Tale of Two Cities. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Call me Ishmael, if you want to get into your Melville. So, okay. I don't know where I was going with all that, but hey, look, a tangent. Here I come. All right. Let's see. We got that. Also, yes. Telemachus tried to string gosh, what was his name? I can't even think of his name. Good grief. Yeah, the bow. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Let's see. Do I got to ditch anything here? So we're on Thrane again tonight. Yay! Yeah, Tolstoy's one of my actually. So I was one of those weird kids that, because I learned to read early, my mom had to. This was back in the 70s. Even though she married an American, when she came over, she still had to be naturalized, right? And so I helped her with her naturalization study for her naturalization test because she had taught me to read like when I just turned 4, basically. So I loved reading things, and I still read fairly voraciously, except it's not all book print and newsprint anymore. It's a lot of online, but I still go back to my pages every once in a while. But anyway, I read War and Peace in 2nd grade and fell in love with Russian authors, Solzhenitsyn being my other favorite Russian author. But yep, things like Day in the Life of Denis Ivanovich, yeah, yeah, Denisovich, Denis Anisovich, or Ivan, yeah, I can't remember. And then, of course, Gulag Archipelago. That one was very interesting. Dostoevsky, yeah. Brothers Karamazov. That's an absolute necessity to read, as far as I'm concerned. Karamazov. We had neighbors that had yard sales every weekend. They were teachers. When they didn't sell any textbooks, I could. Oh yeah. Yep. Oh yeah. I've been to a few garage sales and picked up other people's. Not even pick up junk books. Yeah, Crime and Punishment. Yeah, true enough. CNP is very relevant today. But I would pick up trash books that nobody would want to read. And I would read them, and I'd go through and, where I'd find fallacies, I'd make notes, and I'd actually hang on to those books where other people would go, "This is crap," and they would throw it away. Really? Cool. So, and one of my favorite non-Grace, and I don't think it's not on this shelf. I have bookshelves all through the house. Was Knowing God's World, and it was a science book. And even though it says God's World, it was not it wasn't a creationist type worldview book. So, still only one. I have a periodic table when there were just 10 elements. So yeah. When there was just 4, there was air, there was fire, there was water, and there was earth. That was it. Yeah, I have that periodic table. Jesus. Yep. I'm reading a case of Henry Davenport. Okay. Who wrote case notes of Henry Davenport? Umami. Yes. Yep. No, I'm Fifth Element. Fifth Element, yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes, all of us nerds here. What a bunch of nerds. It's great. It's fantastic. I love this community. So, I feel at home here. I mean, that's the whole thing. I try and keep up with the nerdiness here. That's what, Okay. Where were we? Oh yeah. So we've got the Discord. We did the shout out for Zolker Jacks. We saw a timeless clip about how he learns things. Oh yeah, absolutely. And that's what we do here. I mean, we celebrate not only the game, we celebrate the people who play the game, we celebrate the people who stream the game, because it all brings attention to this game. And that was Spring Boot. Yeah. No matter how you feel about what's currently going on in the game, this game's been around for 20 years. It's still growing. They're still making content for it. Could these guys, I think, these are not these are not reject developers who couldn't get a job elsewhere. They definitely could. Honor Raconteur. That's an interesting name. They could be doing something else. They didn't have to buy DDO and keep it up themselves, form Standing Stone Games to get it out of the hands of Turbine. And they didn't have to do that, but they did because they like it. So, and we love it. There's a lot of people in this community that love it because it's one of the easiest way to take Dungeons & Dragons, which is a game that a lot of us love, and some of us are great lore masters at, Zolkir Jax and Nimvin and Brackert and so many more, and get together and make it a quick play online together. So, I mean, there are other games out there that are D&D based, but I don't think any of them are as good as this one. And I'm really looking forward to what 20th anniversary is going to bring us. So, okay. I want to jump into Steampunk Mystery. Ooh, Steampunk. I like Steampunk. I mean, we're not total steampunk here in DDO, but there are elements of it, definitely. I mean, we're not to the point where we have firearms yet, but... Okay, so let's look at, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Hey, Stream Hub World has joined us on Kick. How about that? And in case you are new here, we stream 3 times a week on 5 different platforms: Kick, Rumble, Trovo, Twitch, and YouTube. And so once in a while, we'll actually get some interactivity from people that are not just on Twitch, and that's okay. So let's see here. We are on Thrane tonight. We're going to run some low epics, but we're going to be in epics nonetheless. If anybody's would like to join us, you're welcome to join us. You just hit up Skysher on Thrane. That's SKYSHER. And I'm here with my guildie L from Soul Haven. That's our guild name. I got Snitch is next in that regard. We could do that real easy, I think. Because I already did Small Problem. Whipping up a tune on Thrane. Yeah. You know, and that's, I mean, when we had the Wayfinder outage, I had tunes there that, you know, definitely benefited from getting all those XP stones, and I was able to move them around when there was a hardcore hiccup about transferring. So I recommend, you know, having 1, 2, or even, you know, 3 tunes on each server. Even if you don't play them, you don't even have to go in and collect the, you know, gold rolls. I mean, yeah, your gold rolls or whatever. But definitely, you know, it's a way to, I don't want to go there. We're going to Fjarlin. Let's do Snitch. How about that? I do it for the ambiance. Yes, because every different server, every server has its own particular je ne sais quoi, as it were. Oh my, it's getting thick in here tonight, let me tell you. All right, where is Ochre, dude? You're around here. Snitchy poo. Get around here somewhere. There we go. Shadowdale smells like lupines in the morning. Yeah, I don't know if I want smell-o-vision for DDO. And I definitely don't want it for some of the DDO streamers. I love them, but yeah, you know, I don't need to smell bong resin and well, bong resin and BO. How about that? That's not something that's going to be Shadowdale. Oh, that's what it's called. Is that called Shadowdale? Is that your air freshener? Or are you talking about the bong resin and BO? I don't want that one. I do not want that as an air freshener. What's that smell? Man, I'm hungry. I don't know. What's the college dorms? Yes. Yes, indeed. Yep. There's a certain university here in the Houston area that, yes, I was all too familiar with some of my classmates. Hey, we're going to go back and study. We're going to go back and study in the dorm. Like, Can you go back and shower in the dorm? Because then I'll consider the study in the dorm with you. I don't really want to be in close quarters for an extended period of time with that smell, you know. It's nothing personal. Talk to this guy. Hold on. Just need you to... Okay, fine. Don't answer my questions then. You know what? You guys... But again, here we are on Thrane. We're jumping into the snitch inside the Fireland. Yeah, whatever. You know, it starts with a P. It's the House of Espionage. It wasn't even last night's party smell. It's something that happened after last night's party that we no longer speak of. We dare not speak its name. Okay, you got that one. Okay, let's go down here. Oh, I gotta remember not to click off the screen because... Guacamole! Looky here. You say Uncle Herb came from... I had not heard that one. I had about Aunt Irma, but I don't think we're talking about the same thing there. That's something totally different. Yeah. Aunt Irma is not married to Uncle Herb. Yeah. Oh, go back up here. And here we go.
The stench of smoke wafts
down the corridor. Speaking of, you know, Uncle Herb, oh, there should be a... Is there a valve or something I missed? I missed a valve. You missed the... Yeah, you missed the tag. You missed the tag. Okay, it's down there, isn't it? Yeah. What am I missing? Why won't it open? Open. Oh, it was okay. Oh, it's right there in front of me. I'd rather have this bottle in front of me than a frontal lobotomy. And we're having a hot time here in House Fjarland. All right, have a great night. Thank you so much. I appreciate you stopping in. Appreciate the raid. Our good friend Zolkir Jax. Check out him and is it not War Tusk? Zer Smash. And they stream together and talk about D&D lore. Very informative, but they also stream independently. Carnage Reaper. Waiting for the... And I am stuck. This is... Okay, this is something here. We're seeing some laggage. I cannot move, and we're not... I think it has to do with these ochre jellies. That's what it is. Yep, I'm not moving. I'm gonna keep playing like I am. Oh, yes, it's very, very incremental. Oop, I'm back up. This is weird. Ouch. Help, I'm falling and I can't get up. Oh. Come on. Come on, here we go. I think I can. Just keep spamming attacks until something changes. Wow, this is not good. And we're almost dead. Trilogy, how are ya? Guacamole, we got Trilogy. L's in here. Some of the best names in DDO. Usually avoid this channel, but they're here tonight, so yeah. Oh man, this is not cool. It's very, very rubber bandery. Rubber bandishness. It's not gonna work. It's bad. It's very bad. Let's try and get some healing in here. How about that? Because this is 16 hours. Yeah, an eternity later. Yeah, I'm gonna get beaten by an ochre jelly of all things. I'm not facing the ochre jelly. I was an hour ago. When I actually did while hanging. I'm not hanging. Get me, yeah. And there went. Let's see if we can like. Nope. Come on. Yeah, are you fight? Is he fighting the ochre jelly? That'd be cool. Hey, you take care of them, and then I'll just jump in when y'all are done. I got winner. Yeah. How about that? Huh. Well. So, what seemed to be working
Too bad.
yesterday. Yeah, where's Cordo? Somebody get Severlin on the line. He needs to. That's the first time seeing mobs fight a Reaper. Yeah, but, you know, we're in, like, stop motion right here. That's I haven't seen the stop motion effect in a while. Okay. Oh, now it's an invalid target? Alright, so I've got a gibbers, but I don't know if it's actually going to be... Okay, come on. I'm trying to jump. I like the little... I've never noticed little bitty death symbols flying around like that. Okay, come on. I think I can. I thought I could. I'm not sure this is going to work. Okay, well. Do I want to spend my gibbers to get out of this? Okay, well, if you're going to climb the ladder, climb the ladder. No. My tune has a mind of its own at this point. Do I have to, like, send individual step actions? You were on the ladder just a second ago. What happened? Okay. Oh, now I'm jumping. Am I on the... No. Okay, I'm up here. No, I'm not. Good grief. Let me try and get myself positioned so I can jump not to the ladder, but up to the platform. I'll wait for those to take... Okay. Wow. Okay, my CPU's not pegged out. My Ethernet is not pegged out. So I can't... think it has anything to do. GPU is not pegged out. Memory is nowhere near being taxed, 25%. So my computer seems to be okay. It is what's being received from game. Okay. Well, yeah. So last night, you remember, Trilogy, when we soloed, or when I soloed Spies, there was practically nothing. When you joined me for Vaughn 1, 2, and 3, we didn't really have much of anything. There were a couple spots, but it wasn't anything persistent like this. Yep, and you're right, Dale. It's horrid that the dying doesn't even fix the lag. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and release and see if... Okay, I clicked on release, and... I was at 22, 14, and 30. So let's see here. I'm not getting the message to release. Now, it's interesting because you can see the reticles changing. So my perspective, my view, or whatever you want to say, is it's updating to accommodate the view. Alright, so that should have been... Just kill me now? Really? Is that what... Okay. Oh, gosh. See, I'm moving a little bit. Okay, look at that. Oh, as it was about to release, it started moving. Uh-oh, sounds like...
Let's get going.
Looks like the dog's got an honor dragon. What it sounds like. Okay. It took a while for the release. That was at 22, 14, and 30, so it took well over a minute and 15 seconds to release. Interesting. Okay. So let's see here. That was House Fjarlin. That was a level 20. We did Reaper. Let's try it without Reaper and see if Reaper makes a difference. Because I'm really curious about how this stuff is. And that's going to be bad if Reaper does it, or and the others don't, or non-Reaper play does not have it on a weekend with a Reaper bonus. Oh, I need to go into one of the shops and repair, right? That's going to be it's going to make some people unhappy, right? I want to enjoy my Reaper bonus, but I can't because when I play Reaper, it lags to death. Yep. I got my grand dogs here with us. They're visiting for the weekend. They just drove down, like we opened the door. There was some scratching at the door we opened, and there's our 4 grand dogs, all the way from West Texas. They're very smart dogs. Okay. Actually, I think they're more smart aleck dogs. They got attitude. They really do. Okay. Where is this? Is okay. So I want to go back in on this one. We're going to reset it. We're doing level 20 quest. It's going to be 22 with at Epic Elite, and I'm 22. So yeah. I think that'll accommodate, no, yeah, 22. Anything up to 22. You just hit Sky. So we're going to go Epic Elite and see if there's a difference between Reaper. Yeah, absolutely. Come on in, Guacamole. The water's fine.
Of the busy tavern drift in from the next room.
All right, we're going to get started here.
If you ask him a few discreet questions.
We're doing some science here as we test to see if Reaper lag is a thing. We're gonna start with, and the first room wasn't bad. I mean, there was a little bit, but it wasn't horrible. So is there a certain mechanic of code that's causing it? See, we're not seeing it now. Definitely not seeing. All right, that was easy. That was easy. In the words of Sir Robin, there was nothing in this room that was taxing, other than I couldn't find that knob that was right in front of me. All right, and we're going back into the tube. Into the tube with you.
Smoke wafts down the corridor.
Yeah, smokers are supposed to do that outside. This is... Okay, we're in the same room now. We're going to jump down, do the valve thing. Going to bring out all these oozes. And we're going to incinerate. Who wants fresh ooze? Ochre jelly. Who wants fried ochre jelly? All right, see, we're not seeing the same stuff. Okay. It's still just us and a hireling.
Too bad. I'll miss them.
You know, why oh why oh why do we ever get YO? But at level 20, there's not as many choices. Hey, no, no touch. Bad ochre jelly touch. Okay. YO, YO. Go down here. Fight some rats. Rats! Big ones! We don't want to eat where there's rats. That's from Summer Rental, ladies and gentlemen. Great John Candy. Daddy, I wet the bed. Daddy, I wet my bed. No, honey, you wet their bed. Yep. Great movie. I loved it. Lots of good Jimmy Buffett music in that one. Well, I mean, turning around, I think, is the big one, but I liked it.
Slippery Bees just followed.
Hey, thank you very much. Slippery Bees. I got bees in my yard. I don't know if they're slippery. I don't pet them very much. Okay, I have not petted bees at all. How about that? Hey, some more ochre jelly. Ochre jelly. And a rat. There should be a trap here. Oh, watch out behind you. That rat. You dirty rat. Okay, where are we going here? This. Come on. There we go. And we'll definitely be able to get that. That's easy. Okay. Do you want me to get YO back out? Or I can raise him.
That was fun. I look forward to working with you in the future.
Because I think that's the hardest room. As far as that goes. Okay. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Okay. Go up here. Sorry. The illithid beard got itchy. I want to train my beard like that guy from the Skittles commercial. But it's not really working out. You know, I don't. If anybody has tips on making your beard prehensile, I'll listen. Oh, trap. There it is. I see it. Careful, there's a trap. This looks familiar. Okay. So here we go. Like I said, on Thrane, we had a major lag out the first attempt to run this. And we were doing that on R1. We're no longer on R1. Jump! We're on Epic Elite here in the Snitch in House Fairlane. South. Yeah. It's French. I know it is. There's nothing in here but an adventurer's pack. Come on. Okay. I don't know if that's an issue related. Okay, yeah. I didn't think there was anything. Usually there's a rare in there, right? Look, the sky. I remember when we could see the sky. Okay, I gotta go around to this one. Oh, is this where we swim out? No. Just that. Oh, wow, we've been on for an hour already. We've got ads coming up in 3 minutes, folks. I appreciate it if you hang around. If you don't, I'll understand too. You know. won't wish you too much ill will. Sent to tell. Okay, gotcha. Here we go. We're gonna party invite Guaca 3. Guaca. Yep. He's only, distantly related to Fozzie Bear. So yeah. Okay, we're in House Fairland. Share. No, not that one. Good grief. I just shared the first one that popped up, and there we go. Because Snitch is the one we're in. Snitches get, well, sometimes they get big payouts, but that's not really what we're going for here. All right, we'll wait for Guac to get in. Okay, there he is, right there. All right, so is this the one? I'm trying to remember which way is. Oh yeah, that one. All right. Yes, we're going to advance by going to the right. You are correct. We gotta jump down there and then go this way. Start the swimming. I'm always trying to remember which way there's like. See, the big room has.
A scurrying sound.
There we go. It's optional.
Nerves on edge.
Oh, Warforged. I don't really have nerves. Of course, if I keep falling off here, I really can't do battle with Sewer Lurker. Mandible. It's a very sexist name. Okay, it should be, personable. I'm just kidding. All right, let's see here. Oh, and Moss. Come get your Moss here. And now we'll go to the up the ladder. I don't know where this water's coming from, but I try not to think about it too much. All right, so this is the one that actually goes. Nope, it's not. Okay. There's ones you can explore before you pull the switches. Right, jump off the ladder already. Is this one we just came up? No. There's a shrine here. There's something in this room too, right? Yep. It's breakables. Yeah, no, I know, Guac. I'm just doing my flower sniffing, because that's what I do. There was just some breakables over there. There's no collectibles or anything. And then this one. This is the one that will float you out once we've stopped the flow to the other three. This one will have a full measure of. We think it's water. Ugh. We don't know though. All right, here we go. I feel like a mad scientist turning these valves, not knowing exactly what they're going to do until we see all of that stream diverted to here. And we swim down. It's okay, Guacamole. It's okay. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but it's one of the few things I'm good at, this flower sniffing life. So.
There doesn't seem to be any way to open it from down below.
No, there's not.
If you could lower one of the nearby ladders, you would be able to climb up onto the rooftops.
And if frogs had wings... Hey, looky, it's our friend Roderick. Wadwick. Oh, look, it's a gargoyle rave. Cool. Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye. All right, that was interesting. Yep, seeing some. There we go. Got it. Oh, the bag. I got a bag. A bag of what, you might ask, but I'm gonna turn this valve, and there's gonna be all kinds of stuff up here. Rats, big ones.
And angry.
There we go. Got some rat killing going on. And Wyo is dead again. Okay, so we got that. We got to go up the ladder over here. Why? Because that's how they built it. There's a trap. I sense a trap. How do I not have Admiral Akbar on a sound clip? Breakies while we're here. I've always thought, initially I thought when I was first into this one, thought maybe if I break everything before he casts his assemble whatever, maybe I could keep him from assembling the, you know, the trash golem. But no, it doesn't really work that way. There's Kratos, the garbage-like is just waiting to be assembled. Yep. So other than that one little spot of the gargoyles, which wasn't really hardly noticeable. Okay, I'll turn the valve. I got the valve. We got a chest. How good is this chest? Not very. That's okay. It's more than I had just a moment ago. Now we're going to get up here, and Wyo should be able to use a red shrine to come back to life and potentially be useful. I'm not saying he's going to be. It's not a given. All right, I'm going to go get this trap. Watch ya. Come on, there we go. All right. Okie dokie. Whoa, jump. Nope. You gotta go around these. Come on. See, I don't know if that's rubber banding or if that's just me being a really bad and negotiating the terrain. Yeah, between your autos dance and then I hit was that arresting assault, which adds damage. That's a great combo. Looky here, we've got another Valve. Come on. Mine's on cooldown right now. So. We got them all. I'm going to go out on a limb here. Well, it's not really a limb.
As you open the valve, the muffled sound of gears turning can be heard from the water below.
Muffles. Muffles. I got muffles. Dwong, I got lots of muffles. Oh, that's not what. And I'm always thinking there's something down here as far as collectibles, but there's not. Hey, it's more ochre jelly. Oh, goodness, come on, jump. Wow. How am I missing the ladder when I jump that way? Oh, well, welcome in, folks, to the Jack Dragon Cave on Thursday night, pre-Friday. Hope you got some wonderful weekend plans ahead.
Your pursuit has led you out of Tanner's Alley and into a quieter, more
prosperous
neighborhood.
Yeah.
Watchdogs dream peacefully in the sunshine below. If you're
okay,
careful, you can catch up to Roderick Nettle.
Wadwick.
And still let sleeping dogs lie.
I think remember what Wadwick's. I know there was Simon the Thaddeus Thwangler. You know what? Yeah, I'll shoot what I want. I can't stealth past these, so I don't even try anymore. So yeah, I do miss out on that little bit of XP, but eh. Oh, we still got a dog up. Oh, let's fix that. There we go. Bad dog. You're a bad dog. I gotta say, I am tired, folks. I'm tired of all this naked. No, I'm not going there. Uh-oh. Come on, get off the ladder. There we go. Harley! Man, how are you, my friend? You've been raiding for quite a bit of time today, and we're experiencing now some rubber banding as we're in, or I am. I don't know if y'all are. I think I've climbed this ladder at least twice, and I get to the top, and it's not like letting me off. All right. Yeah. Bye, Rusty.
A terrible din echoes down the hallway, as if sheets of metal are being formed. "17 hours. Oh my goodness, man. See, if I go 4 hours, nah. That's more than I can, or about as much as I can do. I'm nowhere near the marathon streamer that guys like you and Neutral Agent, good grief, man. And Waisakai and Strimtom, well, you know. But Strimtom's got that rogue energy stuff, man. I don't know how much he has to down of that to keep going, but I'm trying to get aspartame out of my life. Rusty, the Rusty monster was a very happy. No, I don't think he's very happy. But, you know, Rusty just eats, you know. When you're a construct, you can't, unless you've got really good reconstruction and repair, you don't want to take a chance with Rusty. Rusty will eat you alive. You got the letter? Okay. Oh, I got it. Okay. There we go. Made it! Yay! My kiddo's traveling across country and has reached her destination. Nah, the dogs are dogs. You know, what are they? I know, lame tautology, but it is what it is. Okay, that's more of the same. But we love them. Yeah, I don't know what, you know, there could be people outside, you know, really loud flatulations that are really, you know, set them off. I don't know what it is. Could be the neighbors opening and closing their car doors. Hey, there's a remnant there. 64. When I'm 64. Can be heard in the next courtyard.
All right. I don't know if you wanted to bring YO. Oh, he's back up. Okay, there we go. See, and this ladder thing is kind of steaming my dumplings. Okay. All right, final courtyard. Do the breaky before a drop. But yeah, I saw that. That was a little hold, wasn't it, before hitting the ground. All right. All right, looky, shorty. Oh, see, he won't let me talk to him. He's not acting. There he goes. Okay. Is he waiting for all of us to get in?
Let's see here. I got my right weapons. Of course, Demon's gonna go after him. I got cold iron. There's an upgrade last night. Forgot I had shield too. Gross. You're gross. Sorry, I'm 9 years old. What can I say? Woohoo! There's the chest right there. It's an epic chest. Tokens, yay! We got some tokens, yay! All right. There's my feast. Talk to Ochre. Is there anything cool here? I kind of doubt it, but yeah, it's crazy doing this at level. So I don't know. Was it Reaper that made the difference? What do you think? Is the Reaper mechanic causing lag? Because we were so messed up the first time. And that was just R1. Yeah, we can try it again. Let's run Reaper again. There's 3 of us now. Repeat the snitch quest. Deal. Yep. And we're going to go in on R1. Because it should work at any level of Reaper if the Reaper is the issue, right?
Of the busy
All right.
drift in
Buff.
from the next room. Perhaps Roderick Nettle won't cause a scene if you ask him a few discreet questions.
You know, Roderick Nettles is a jerk, and he's going to cause trouble no matter what you do. Just go into this quest thinking that you'll be better off. Okay. Wadwick.
The stench of smoke wafts down the corridor.
Attention, idiots!
Because no, it's not bugged. Your streamer is what's bugged, because I've obviously been talking for like the last God knows how long with myself muted. So thanks for saying so. Yeah, okay. I know you can't see the mouth moving under the mustache or anything. You think, man, is this face spazzing or something? I don't know. Maybe he's saying something. Nobody cares, you know. Let's just see if he gets through this quest without dying, you know. Oh my, oh my. Yeah. I need one of those redeems like I think Cozy has. Check your mic. Yeah, goober. Yeah. Oh. Gosh. All right, I'm not even doing those. I just want to get through it. Need some viewer advice. Uh-oh. Fire away, Mustang. How can the community help you? The community... Yes. Well, it's kind of muted down here, and I have to put something on screen, right? I could write... Maybe I could... I don't know if I could write something, but...
If you could lower one of the nearby ladders, you would be able to climb.
I might be able to put something on screen. Fear Reaper, I believe you can kill me just from fry. Should a Dragon Lord take crush weakness in epics? Most of the attacks don't make mobs helpless, or am I wrong? I have not played Dragon Lord. Who can help with this question about crush weakness? Because I've tried taking Dragon Lord just on some of the builds that use fighter, because I wanted something different, and there was nothing that
As you turn the valve,
but I
you
don't
hear a metallic
honestly do not
clang
know.
in the distance. An angry squeal nearby.
Yeah, I know about angry squeals. Yeah, it's the story of my life. I get no respect. I see attacks on me. Yeah. Anybody got some knowledge about Dragon Lord? Because I sure don't. I wish I did. I have very little melee experience, except I ran Paladin for a life, and that's the closest I come to having any. And Paladins are weird compared to fighter, I think. Okay. I say that with all love to Paladins, because, you know, I'm playing a Blade Forge right now with several levels of Paladin, but... say several. I've got 4, I think. Okay. Kratos. No, take Pierce Adamantine to break DR. Yeah, but of course, you know, that Adamantine only works... doesn't work on everything. I mean, it works on a lot of things. And it depends on what you're fighting, of course, right? Because, like demons, or is it devils that are cold iron versus Bish, or I think. Turn that stuff off. You're running up our electricity bill. You know, all this wasted electricity. Ooh, legendary victory. Woohoo, 3,100. Oh, there was a... So I'm sorry, I think, oh, no, I almost fell. Get cold iron and epic trees. Oh yeah, yeah, you can. I did that, so I think I'll pick see crush weakness and see how. Yeah, I'm sorry I don't have, or I have no knowledge, but what's the descriptor say? I see like easy mood. Yeah. I mean, you know who would have that knowledge is Axel, I think. Axel being the melee champion. He loves melee. I'm not. I want to get there, but I'm not there yet. And when I have my druthers, I'm definitely gonna. My end game is gonna be range. Much to the chagrin of some people. I just got to make sure that I've got enough diversion to keep from grabbing. Yeah. But yeah, Axel or Nimvin maybe. I don't know. The Nimdroid build, I don't know. You should know something, but I don't. Of course, that's Nimdroid is not going to have Dragon Lord. Strim would know it's hard. Yeah, that's true too. Okay, there's no other traps. Anybody here? Yeah. Yeah, Elle says in chat, I know folks, she knows folks who play Melee who really like Dragon Lord. But, you know, as far as that particular crush weakness thing, got it? All right. Splish splash, I was taking a bath.
Door lies as you open the valve. The muffled sound of gears
On a Thursday DDO night.
from the water below.
Rubbed up, there's a construct in the tub. Rusting away all night. So far, not horrible. Good night, kiddo. You rest well. I know you got a busy day. I mean, the wedding's Saturday, right? You going to rehearsal dinner? Oh, where's that? That was a Reaper, right? I got my... Where is he? Did he fall down the hole? Yep, there he is. Spear Reaper in the hole. There, he got him. Thought he could hide from us that way. Sorry, bum. Damn. Okay. Okay. No idea about rehearsal. Didn't show up whenever.
Your pursuit has led you out of Tanner's Alley and into a quieter, more prosperous neighborhood. Watchdogs dream peacefully in the sunshine below. If you're careful, you can catch up to Roderick Nettle and still let sleeping dogs lie.
Stoke hit 25 on main tune. Finally joined the daily Gibber run. Oh man. Yeah, I've got to get some tunes on Shadowdale. Do that. And of course, Tuff's also running as well as Voodoo. So, and Tuff's running them on all the servers. So yeah, I'm hoping to catch it for when I get my mini tunes on their respective servers. Oh yeah, Tuff is. My favorite gag is to put him in no cursing mode and then tell him to tell a sea story. Or smooth talk. I don't know. Yeah. Hey, it climbed up the ladder with no bounce back that time. That was good. All right, hey you. Did you already? Oh, did he? He already sent off the Rusty. So
So you can do this to turn that off. I know there. Oh, he hasn't set the Rusty yet. Okay. Bye, Rusty. We'll see you later. We'll come over there and kill you later. How about that?
A terrible din echoes down the hall, as if sheets of metal were being torn.
Oh, and another Reaper too. A Plagu Reaper. Must be Italian. Plagu. Now that's Italian. All right, now we hit this thing and we bring that ladder down. But let's go after Rusty. Nice Christmas tree. Yeah, right? You see that? Oh. But I have the lamp too. Yeah. We love our Christmas story around here. So I don't know if you remember, and I don't know, TBS used to play Christmas Story round the clock on Thanksgiving because they knew you'd be jonesing for it before, you know. Uh-oh. Wyo died. Really? That's shocking. Who would have thought that Wyo could die? But, yeah,
Today is a good day to die.
we lost cable, so we decided we just got to get the DVD, you know? And we would put that on and have it go over and over and over and fall asleep to it. All right, we'll grab, let's see this. We'll do, I think I can res. I got one res scroll. Oh my gosh. Oh, where'd you go? Okay, I got one res scroll. Don't wander off. There you go. Because other than that, I'd have to use a raised dead. So and I can use a raised dead on or Wyo. I got a stone. So all right, get the rubble, the Barney rubble, as it were. Get the mail. You got it. Okay. I don't want to. Why did I pick that up then? Chest. Oh, Tales of Valor. Oh yeah, Fandango. Yep. I've got a gift card for Fandango I haven't used. That reminds me. Okay. So yeah. We'll give a shout out to our friend Mustang.
Perhaps today is a good day to die.
Who, yep. And keep trying to put the U in your name. You don't have any clips. Mustang. Absolutely, because that's what we do. We celebrate DDO, its players, and its streamers. That's the only reason I stream. That and, you know, I show off this lustrous beard. Now, I don't know. Okay, Wyo's stone. Wyo should be appearing here shortly. I've got a stone. There he is. Make him res. Can't get that video, which, okay. Well, what are you using for your streaming software? Let's start with that. Are you using OBS or Prism or Meld? Because OBS and Meld are kind of like, if you're using Streamlabs OBS, it's kind of similar, but yeah, it's Streamlabs, I think, really hinkied. And I started out trying to use Streamlabs.
Giggle can be heard
But,
in the next
okay.
It's time to deal with him once and for all.
I'll be. My frank opinion is I would rather not use Streamlabs, but if you do, all the stuff that you can find on OBS should apply. Some of the streamers that I watch, I pick up the audio, the camera says it works, but yeah. Camera says it works, but nothing picks up from the camera. Okay, so when you go in and you set up your cameras, and I use OBS too. Thanks, King Super Smacks. Yep, need to shout him out as well when we get a chance here. Okay, let's do that real quick. So, King Super Smacks. Gets a little extra damage from Gross. You're gross, man. He's gross. You know. Now, I mean, if you're already using Streamlabs OBS, you might have the same issue. So you got, I mean, it's one of those trying to figure out what your camera is set to. So with me, let's see if I can. Okay, y'all go ahead and I'm going to jump out and see if I can show Mustang what I've got going on, guys. Yeah, thank you for that. I love that banquet thing. That is so cool. I'm sure there are tutorials. There are. I've used Content Delta. I've looked at Michael Farrer, I can't remember. It's Feyrer, I think is what it is. Is Michael Farrer Jr. He's a good one. Content Delta with Barry Epps is good. Actually, even Nutty, but sometimes you got to get past Nutty's attitude to get to the meat of the matter. He's a great, phenomenal streamer, very knowledgeable about stuff. And let's see. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Okay, let me see if I can pull up my if I can show my OBS. That's going to be another thing. So let me go into my scene here. We'll jump out of the gaming stream and go to chat. So we go to chat, and I'm going to make a new source here. Bad thing is I've got it on this monitor, which hides something. Okay, so we're going to do display capture, and we're going to do display capture OBS. Streamlabs now shows my video. Oh, well, cool. See, you fixed it. See, it's like, yeah, but it's black and white. Okay, that's going to be a camera thing. So if you can go into your Windows camera settings and look at your camera settings, because it's just going to feed straight through whatever your... I should have gone ahead and done this. Okay, let's see. Did I do it? Window capture. Nope, I didn't. I hit cancel. Okay, so let's do this window capture. Display capture OBS. And then, okay. And this is going to be capture method. And we'll just leave it automatic. And we're going to try and find... This is this one? No, wrong one. Is it this one? Nope, it's this one. Yeah, okay. All right. So now we do that. And I don't know if you can see this. Well, this one's going to be really, I guess, weird. Running Windows Diagnostic right now. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't want to go there. But, okay, so we've got that one set. And I have to manually manipulate that. Manipulate. I will not be manipulated. That's Rita Gloucester from the middle. I will not be manipulated. Okay, cut. All right. So when I come into this,
Oh gosh, is that even showing? Now, it's like this weird loop. All right, cut that. And then, wow, I need to see this in preview. Program projector, we'll put this on the 22 inch. Okay. All right. So if you see here, I've got my camera sources. So when I come into camera, and I'll pick this one, and I'll go to properties. See, all this stuff is like resolution. That's what gets set. That's fine. Video format, that's going to depend on your video card. But yeah, you definitely want to use the H.264 as much as possible. Let your video card do that. But there's nothing here for color. Okay. See what else? What can I say about this? There's not really that much to say. Okay. Let's pick this one so I don't totally deactivate. So this is my right-hand camera. If I deactivate, since it's showing, this is probably moot point now, but I use my Droid Cam, and then you've got the IP address. You know, you redo the refresh device list, and should show you all the cameras that you have available on your computer, right? So I've got all these cameras attached to my computer. But what I typically do, instead of just letting it do the automatic thing, since I have the IP statically set, I'll just use the wireless IP address. Okay, activate, and I get it back. Hi, right-hand camera. Some people will choose to deactivate when not showing, but I think that just slows things up, and you run the risk of it not popping up. So just leave it running. Not a big deal. Let's see, following with Streamlabs and being I got you. Oh no, we're gonna allow that. That's fine. Okay. So, I mean, that's just camera stuff, but the black and white part, that's going to be on your camera itself or in the Windows camera, right? Yeah, I know. That BH thing is it's fine, whatever. I allowed it through. Because we're about free speech here, even if we disagree with it. So anyway. Okay, so what we need now, I need to disable that one. We're in info share. And we're going to turn this one off for out now. Okay, Windows camera shows color, but I'm excited the video is displaying. That is strange though, because if it says it shows color, okay, Windows camera shows color, but for some reason, so is there a filter maybe on, that might be the other thing. So when you come back to here, and we're going to go back to cameras. And so I'm going to open up this camera setting again. I said I'm going to open up this camera setting again. And it's not on here. So I have to right click on this camera. We'll pick this one and select filters. And you might have an effect filter on here because sometimes your effect filters, let's say I can take color correction. And this could actually take out colors and make it black and white. Okay. Actually turn that off because I don't remember how you do it. So if I leave that off, let's come back and try a different filter. Filters. Okay, here we go. Maybe this is it. No, that's not it. No, it's got to be in this one. Effect filters. Color key, maybe. Let's try color key and look. Yeah, you can do black, custom color. Change this to black. Select color. Okay, and then All right, I know there's one of these in here that lets you do black and white, but it's which one is the question? That's not going to be any of the ones down there. Do mask blend. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, yeah. Color channel. I change this. That's for an image, but I don't want to. Oh, subtraction. Here we go. Subtract. Take all the blue out. You're not doing it. Why are you not doing it? Only apply to SDR. Maybe that's what it is. I don't have SDR video. Okay. Let's see if there's a different one. But that's what that would be the first thing I would think there is. Because, yeah, there's nothing else that I know of that would make it go from color to black and white. Unless you've got color locked out of your preview. No, it's not going to be that. Transform. Nope, not that. Play around with it. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm happy to. But there are people that are far more knowledgeable than me when it gets down to it. I mean, if you look at content, Delta, this guy, Barry Epps, got a lot of cool stuff. I think that's the right one. Can't remember if it's a content delta with no underscore, if it's content delta with an underscore. No, that's the guy. Yeah, he's one of the ones I turn to on a regular basis for streaming advice, and he's got different playlists for different things like OBS and Streamlabs. I'm not Streamlabs, StreamerBot. So I highly recommend looking into that one. Michael, like I said, Michael Ferrer is another one. I think it's, let's see if I can pull up. All right, let's hide this one. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Because I want to see what Mustang has to stream, bro. I got a feeling it's going to be fun. All kinds of fun. All right, oh, I'm on InfoShare. That's what it is. Okay. I don't remember which one I was actually on. Okay. And cut that back to there. All right. I mean, as long as you're clothed, that's, tube. Just go to YouTube. And, oh my gosh, there's some things I don't want to see. There we go. Let's get off of that. But this guy, Michael Ferrer, has some other stuff. Yeah. Sometimes he's a little enthusiastic, but he's fun. Okay. So that's another one. It is. But yeah, I mean, you can do, and you can go really down a rabbit hole looking at the YouTube stuff for OBS and StreamerBot. But I think most of the people that I've seen don't like Streamlabs OBS in comparison with regular OBS and the things that you can do, because Streamlabs has a lot of their stuff behind a paywall. So you can get that stuff for free by going to Streamlabs and using StreamerBot. And StreamerBot's about to come out with an update which you know, the visual shout outs that I have are strictly that's made easier by going through with the streamer bot. So there are others that have similar stuff, but a lot of them you got to pony up, you know, and it may not be $5 or something like that, but the fact that you have to pay for it when other people have provided it for free and can show you how to do it yourself, that's a plus to me. So, but I'm a nerd, so it's C17. Oh my gosh. What's that guy doing with that moose? Oh my. How does he get the antlers in? Yeah, okay. But cool. Yeah, I definitely want to see, we got to see some highlights from the Mustang stream in the future. And, you know, if there's anything I can help with, yeah, please let me know. Just reach out, you know, Twitch message, whisper, whatever, let me know. I'd love to be helpful or try to be helpful. Okay. All right. Cool. Because that's what I said. I mean, we celebrate, you know, we celebrate the game, we celebrate the players, we celebrate the streamers. And, you know, if you got something that you want to raise money for, draw attention to, just say it, you know, come on in. You're going to get a shout out. If I know you're a streamer, I'm going to make a shout out. If you're not or you're a streamer and I don't know about it, you need to tell me so I can get you a shout out. Because especially if you're streaming DDO, yeah, I want to help you reach as many people as possible because I want this game to be around. I'm selfish because I like this game. I want it to be around, so I want to help all the people that stream. Okay, let's see if this airship thing works. Holy Nikes! Well, Fjarlin was one of the few ones that was working, right? Let's see here. I remember. See, and I've even got my Feywild bird somewhere in attendance here. So those things go and hide when you attack now, right? Let's go to Kundrak, because Kundrak was one of the ones that did not work. There's my bird. Okay, we're going to hit the airship access. Booyah, it's working. Oh, maybe you're not seeing this because I don't have it on the right one. Okay, I apologize. All right, so somebody's been using the airship coupons to change the color of our airship. I can tell. Okay, let's go to Hall of Heroes. Hall of Heroes was one of the ones that was broken yesterday, as a matter of fact. I was not able to get to the ship from Hall of Heroes, and it's working. Okay. Why is this guy just getting off and back on the ship? Nobody, yeah. Oh my, okay. So here we are. Uh-oh. Am I stuck in load screen? I broke it. Come on. I think I can. Ah, see? You had to crank it. Okay. It required some cranking. Some physical manipulation. I will not be manipulated. Uh-oh. Stuck. Okay, come on. There we go. Start. Okay, I gotta turn my preview off. That sometimes is my issue. Because it'll peg out my CPU. Okay. See, we were doing the Fjarlin chain, so it's time for the next one. I'm gonna run a little bit long in the stream tonight. Let's go back to House Fjarlin. Fjarlin. Oh. Why can't we just decide on what we're gonna call these things? House P. Of course, that sounds like a bathroom, like it'd be an outhouse or something. I gotta go to House P really bad. Okay. Under the big top. Oh, this is the really long one. quest. Really long quest. Yes. Oh, we got ads starting in 3 minutes. All right. I do like the blue colors on the ship. It's a very nice highlight. Okay. Or do y'all want to do Party Crashers? I think I see all over at Party Crashers. Y'all want to do that one? What would y'all prefer to do? Big Top, some good XP. Do I have, did I get, I did, oh, not that one. This one. I did get a Destiny point. I did. Okay, let's see here. Do I want this or do I want that? Do I want this or do I want that? Do I want this or do I want that? Yep. I want faster rune arm charges. Okay. Luna Rose, how are you? Lag, we had, okay, so it's really weird. Okay, it's really strange that when we first got into the snitch on Reaper 1, Elle and I totally frozen, but well, I mean, it was just like, and that went on for several minutes. So we got out, and then we went on in Epic Elite. Nothing, and even Guacamole joined us. And so it's not a matter of multi-person. It's not a matter of. But then we went back. Okay, so we thought, okay, is it a Reaper thing or not? So then we went back and redid it on Reaper 1, the 3 of us, and didn't really have that kind of lag again. There were some spots, but it wasn't anywhere a freeze up. So it's really strange that. Captain Caveman! One of my favorite cartoons. Saturday morning with Captain Caveman. Did it play? I didn't hear it play.
The High Striker,
I just
one of the
did
classic
play
carnival
it.
pastimes.
Did the voice for
Prizes
myself.
can be won by
All right.
ringing the bell.
Uh-oh. All right, get the high striker thing here. I love doing this. I don't know why. It's blocked. Should try some Metamucil. Really? All right, there's a box over here, right? The one back here.
This blue wheel of ill fortune.
And that's
seems
Blurp.
less
Blurp has been
dreadful.
working. Did you get it? No. It's weird how you can just sometimes like that. There we go. We hit it. We've got the striker. Striker! Striker! Yeah, these strongmen, I can smell them halfway across the park. There we go. Because that's 1,000 XP each time. Nice.
The runes
Yeah.
upon the wheel
Uh-oh.
as the rune locks into
So
place,
what'd
the
you
eldritch
find?
power of the wheel of ill fortune dissipates, rendering the
Why was it black and white instead of color? Did you have it set to Three Stooges mode? X. Oh, you already got that. Okay. Oh, see? It's weird that it does that. I mean, that's, and there's lots of little quirks with Streamlabs that don't exist, that just don't happen with OBS. But yeah, if you can add in StreamerBot, I mean, you might want to read up on it first, and you can run OBS without StreamerBot. You don't have to have it, but it gives you a lot of control over ways to automate things, and it's not difficult. You don't have to know C# or anything, but if you know some C#, you can actually write your own things like the visual shout out and what have you. Ah. Uh-oh. I have to look and see. But you know, and Voodoo's made the saying to people too that, you know, if it's a matter of getting you to affiliate or what have you, he's willing to like do. Okay, I don't see. Okay, if you're streaming, you're not in the DDO category, or you're not showing up there. But I do see you streaming. Oh my gosh. Yep. Oh, wow. Oh, let's go back here. I'm putting this on. Yep. And I'm going to follow. There we go. So now you just got a follower. And it shows up in color. It looks good, my friend. Looks good. Okay, we're going to go back to this tent, yeah, and get the... You don't have minions. You got onions, maybe. You ain't got no minions. There we go. Control panel.
The green wheel of ill fortune no longer seems as unfriendly.
Yeah, nobody expects you to have it figured out first day or I would say first month. And it's going to depend on, oh, did I mess that up? What's it supposed to be set? All right, thanks, Mustang. Appreciate you hanging out with us. You have fun with that streaming, brother. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the cheer, friend. You are generous.
The major
Very, very generous.
by this yellow wheel of ill
It's
fortune
this
has
community
been
is wonderful, folks. I mean, it means a lot to me to be accepted into it. Okay, green triangle and yellow star. Yellow star. Okay, so you got it? Yep. Your skull of ice. You're willing to sacrifice your friends. You never take advice. Uh-oh, I'm down. Why did I do that? I did not pay attention to my own hit points. Isn't there a... Oh, it's on the other side of the gate. Alright, well, gibber time. There we go. I did not stop to get... Okay, so that was yellow as star, right? Yep, okay, and... You got it. Okay, good job. Where's L? Where... You got him? Okay. Alright, I should get over there. What I can do... Get my dog, just in case. And the dog can grab my soul stone if I can't make it there in 22 seconds. That's 6, 5, 4,
I'm dead. Where is it? Okay, where? Get my soul stone. Get it, dog. Are you dead too? Ah, you stupid dog. Okay, thank you. Oh, it's right there. Duh. Alright. It's like, I know there's a shrine around here. Okay. Alright, I'm good. Well, nah. Alright. That was unfortunate. Alright, you just stay here, puppy. Because you're not that strong. Yep, I got dillers. Attack! Attack! Yeah, no, I try and bring them, you know, entice them over to the dancing balls, but I'll drag them in here. They'll follow me. Get them all helpless and stuff. The trick is to get the casters blind so they don't.
The piteous cries for help coming from the cages, you hear a smooth, almost friendly voice calling you over to simply talk.
Yeah, you magicians. You think you're hot stuff. Okay. Ooh, dragon shards. Alright. Where are you running to? That's what I want to know. It's like... And collectible. Alright, so... We're just doing the more direct route, or... Collectible... That's the way out, right? Uh-oh. What'd I miss? I'm coming. Oh. There's a fight going on. Not to miss it all, huh? There we go. Y'all are good. Remnants. Collectible. Oh, there's a chick right there. Come on. Get the trap, dingo.
The nearby red wheel
There we go.
seems somewhat less powerful.
That's powerful wrong is what it is. All right. See, Guac knows what he's doing. Oh,
Who
gotta
can
hit the
resist
striker.
the challenge of ringing the high striker bell?
Not me. I can't resist. I have no resistance. I got a spell kill resistance here, but it's not the same. 4, 5, we got it. Booyah. Here we go. Come on over here and dance. Dance, monkey, dance. And then you just beat him down. There you go. See, there's another 1,000 XP. Which way are we going? That way? Oh, trap here. Get this one. Okay. Hey! I was fixing something. You don't have to be like that. You know what? Here you go. Come over here. There you go. Yep. Jump in and out of the dancing ball. And Harley! Yeah. Okay, so the trap is
A
here.
whiff of dog musk.
A
and
whiff of
since
dog
the red
musk.
wheel of ill fortune seems less deadly than moments ago.
Wubble wubble. Yeah. It's a good point. L's bringing in. I love the falconry birds. I'm surprised that, that they still actually function fairly well in epics. Hey lady, why you run? I got knocked down, but I get up again. Remnant 10. 1. Oh, we gotta find mine. Reaper. Famine. Famine. You can't dance Reapers, can you? That'd be a really high DC for that, right? Alright, I thought there was another trap thing over here. Is it on this side? Nope. Alright. Lost soul. I'll grab that. Don't lose it. Little Warforged houses, yeah.
The 3 outhouses are marked men's, women's, and,
And
warforged.
Warforged. Gotcha. Bad dog. Bad hellhound. You're a bad hellhound. Okay. So this isn't too bad. I mean, it's had a few moments where it seems like it's gonna hang up, but I hate those things. Because they look nothing like the magician's assistants that I grew up watching.
The High Striker stands ready for someone to play the game.
I love getting a knockdown with the heavy crossbow. Yeah, knockdown with great crossbow on Rogue was one of my favorites when I was first leveling. War Tusks, how are ya? Look at that. Paying forward the guy from Tusk. Oh, sweet. Appreciate that. Appreciate the gifted sub. Alaquane, I hope you enjoy 30 days of ad-free viewing. Appreciate you. Really appreciate you being here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. You want to try it? You can take a stab at it. Or a hammer at it. I'm going to go shoot that magician's box and kill whatever comes in. Got it? Okay. 1. Get that one. Yep. So is there a stat that can help with this? I don't think there is, but I know people that had more strength try it. There are people that more dex. One of these days, the devs are going to have to give up what you need to do to make the High Striker game
That was
work.
fun. I look forward to working with you in the future.
5. Because, yeah, it's not an intelligence game. It's not a strength game. It's not, I don't think it's even a luck game. There we go. Arm up. Here they come. Yep, we got him. Keep me dancing, yeah. Should be dancing, yeah. Remnant 64. Whew. Nice. All right, we're going up the steps.
An eerie and unnatural quiet.
Yeah. Portal inhibition crystals. Is that a big portal inhibition crystals? Oh, it's only 1,600. Nice.
A contingent of Fialan agents stands near the only open entrance into the tent. Their leader watches you expectantly.
And you are?
Let's see. Well, all right. Just get this over with.
In the low light of the big top, you can make out Yule Fialin's form. She and her infiltrators stand ready to do violence.
To do violins? What? How are violins gonna help? Maybe they're bards. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I don't know why I do that. This is the one I want. I gotta make sure I got my shield clicky on. Alright. And let me guess. Militia. Okay. Oh well. Here we go. You must resist. Come on. Not gonna happen. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Oh, I'm not. There we go. Yep, dragging towards the dancing. Yep. Get him back over here towards the dancing thing. And you can't be saving that much, dude. Alright, let's check just some damage here. Got that. Got that. Militia's turn. Get you. I'll get you. I don't care if you are Voodoo's girlfriend. Okay, wannabe. Want to be. Yeah, it's creepy. I don't care. Don't fall in love with the demon. Thought Gore. Hey, bro. How are ya? What have you been up to? Thought Gore still has the record for the most cheer in the channel. Very, very cool. What's new with you? Grinding lives. Okay. What server are you grinding those lives out on? I hope it's going well for you. It's being fruitful. Okay, Thrane. Oh, see, we're on Thrane. Well. Yeah, I'm gonna go out here. Yeah, we just finished Big Top. Ooh, that's got death block on it. Death block with necromancy. Yeah, I could craft something better.
Hey, thank you again for that gift sub, War Tusk. Gifting a tier 1 sub to ThoughtGore. Very, very generous. Appreciate that. Oh, I hope ThoughtGore will enjoy 30 days of ad-free viewing. Okay, I don't know what. There's 7, 6. Looky there. Cool, cool, cool. So War Tusk, what have you been working on? I gotta do some shout outs real quick. Make sure our good friends BSO, War Tusk. War Tusk does some variety of stuff. Let's give him a viz shout out here. Why am I in gaming store mode? That was quick. That was a quick highlight. All right, thank you. Thank you very much, Guacamole. Appreciate you. You're very cool. Good night. Rest well, my friend. Yeah, there were several spots in there that, yeah. Guac kept us alive. And L as well. And so two things that run proved is, to me anyway, is it can happen whether you have multiple or single, or, you know, lower or high, 2 or 3. We didn't have as much with the 3. We did have it with 2, so it wasn't just a matter of multiples in the stream. 3 didn't seem to make it worse, and especially that first time. Reaper didn't make it worse, so it's not a Reaper mechanic that's gone wrong or something. And I mean, we're in Epic, so I don't know if, you know, if we were to submit that for SSG to review, I don't know that they'd get a whole lot out of it, unless, you know, they were looking at the stuff behind what was going on. Camo grind on Warzone. Okay, cool. So, okay, camo grind, is that some kind of, is that a cosmetic, or? I'm not familiar with that game, Call of Duty. I know Call of Duty, but I'm not, you know, definitely don't know it well enough to, well, the scouts that I played Call of Duty a long time ago, they would tell you I shouldn't be nowhere near that game, so yeah. Gold Tiger camos challenges for each gun. Ah, nice. Cool, cool, cool. All right, let's get some of the stuff put away. And I'm going to go ahead and call it. I am really tired, but I wanted to stream tonight. I appreciate everybody that stopped in. Thank you for the generosity of, you know, the gifting subs, the cheers, all that stuff. People who were just here to lurk, you're welcome too. I appreciate you for being here. So we've been grinding the Battle Pass and Fame Pass on Fall Guys. How do you like Fall Guys? What, you know, what's the attraction for Fall Guys versus Call of Duty? Said duty. I like the goat. ThoughtGore's got the goat going here. Good at both. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Thank you, Al. Appreciate you so much for being here and running with me. As always, it's fun. Fall Guys is a break from the cheaters. Oh, is that what it is? There's no way to cheat it? Or nobody has admitted to doing it yet, or that's what the thing is? Okay. Less cheaters. Oh, okay.
I mean, because it's an eventuality that somebody's going to figure out a way to bend it just enough to have an advantage, right? That's the nature of most gaming anyway. Somebody's going to figure out, hey, if I do this. Good night, Elle. Thanks again. All right, so we got Were Raven, we've got Frost McFlurry. I'm not familiar. We got Infectious Anxiety and Omega Magnus. Okay, so you know what? We're going to return the favor to Infectious Anxiety, who raided us last night. And I do like the name Infectious Anxiety. That's, you know, right up my alley. So we're gonna be raiding out here in a moment. Thanks again, everybody. It's really hard to express how appreciative I am of everybody that comes in, participates in chat, gifts. You know, I know you could be elsewhere doing something else, having, you know, and have fun. I'm glad to be, you know, a pit stop on the way from where you were to where you're going. How about that? Put it that way. Thanks, everybody. So remember, greet your crew when you log in, if it's guildies or what have you. Remember to roll those daily and weekly dice when you get a chance. Gather for buffs when you enter the quest, and don't forget to turn in your raids. And with that said, we're going to say goodnight from the Jack Dragon Cave. I'm going to begin the end credits. Good hunting, and God love you. Let's look and see. We're gonna be raiding out to Infectious Anxiety in just a moment. I've got to start the raid. I don't know how much longer he's been on, but he's only been on for about 30 minutes. He'll be on a little bit longer. Yep, look at all those folks or subscribers, viewers. Thanks for people who got some, have had some fun with bits. Everybody who's cheered for the month, that is so cool. And then the week, there's how they are line up in order. Appreciate you so much. And here we go. We're going to raid out to our friend Infectious Anxiety. Give him a follow. The other day he was streaming in a tie and in vest. Sharp dressed man. Here we go. How's he? Or howdy even.